Hello everybody, I hope this works. I don't know, I figured L'chavod Rosh Chodesh we would, change it up a little bit, and I'm sitting here outside across the street from the school. I hope you could see Kevesh Shmuel and Avi in the background. It's hard for me to see the screen. I just want to say, a very quick idea, having to do with the 9 days, the Inyanim of Bein Adam L'Chavero. Obviously the time of the year that we have to focus on our relationships with people, how we deal with people, how we interact with people. And, there's a very beautiful idea that comes out of the Parshat at the beginning this week, and as we start Sefer Devarim. When Moshe Rabbeinu, the whole Sefer Devarim basically is a long Musar Shmuz. It's Moshe Rabbeinu giving Tochacha to Klal Yisrael, telling Klal Yisrael, where they failed and how they can do better and all the areas of improvement that they have to do. But Rav Moshe David Vali points out at the very beginning of the Parsha that, before anything, Moshe Rabbeinu, after he just says all the places that they went, the Pasuk says that this is Moshe Rabbeinu who was the one who defeated all the Malachim of Sichon and Og, of the Amori and this. And Rav Moshe Vali points out a very beautiful idea that I think has very important implications for our interactions with people. It's something just to think about. And he says as follows. He says that, why is the Torah pointing this out now when Moshe Rabbeinu is giving the Musar, all the conquests that Moshe Rabbeinu did on behalf of Klal Yisrael? He said, because in order for a person to appreciate Musar from somebody has to feel that they've gained something, that they've benefited. He said that's, like a parent to a child. A child, feels indebted to a parent for what a parent provides. Therefore, a parent is in a position to give Musar. A student to a teacher who feels indebted to the teacher for the knowledge that the teacher has imparted, which is an interesting thing, right? It means that, just because a person teaches somebody else, even Torah, doesn't necessarily give that person the ability to give rebuke in a way that the person will appreciate it. The student has to have appreciated what they've gained from the teacher in order for them to appreciate then the receiving of the Tochacha. So, I thought it was just an interesting idea. So much friction, Bein Adam L'Chavero, so many things that come up between friends, between family members, have to do with a person being critical of somebody else, or saying something critical, or making some sort of a negative comment about something. And, just something important to think about before we say anything. Do we have enough in our bank account that we can afford to make this comment? Does this person appreciate me and appreciate my relationship with them enough that they're going to appreciate that this is coming from me? It's such a powerful insight that, people in general, get very defensive when they hear something. But if it's coming from a source that they know, they've benefited from, that person has built up that sort of a clout with them, so then it, it comes in a whole different light. So I don't know, I just thought it was a very short thought to share, just in thinking about, it's a question people get all the time. Well, how do I know, when am I supposed to tell somebody that they're doing something wrong? When am I supposed to make that sort of a comment? How am I supposed to, and I think it's just an interesting thing to think about. There's no question about it, until you assess and you think, have I benefited this person? Does this person feel like they're gaining from me? That I have that kind of in the bank account to bank on. Until that time, there's no question that a person is not in a position to be giving that sort of tochacha. All right, Hashem should help us work on our Bein Adam L'Chavero, and this should be the last time that we are having to go through the halachos of the Avelis during the 9 days. Okay, I'll just show you where.